In 1964, the Army began looking for a new helicopter gunship to replace the Huey. In 1966, 4 armed Chinooks known as Go-Go birds or Guns-A-Go-Go were delivered to Vietnam. They were modified to incorporate armor protection for the 8-man crew. A total of 2,681 pounds of armor was added to the airframe. The pilot and co-pilot seats were armored to withstand up to a .50 caliber machine gun round. Pylons and bomb shackles, which could accept either a 19-shot 70mm rocket pod or a minigun pod, were mounted under each stub wing. These weapons were aimed by maneuvering the entire aircraft and were controlled by the pilot using a fixed gun sight. Equipped with upgraded 2,850 horsepower Lycoming turbine engines, the flight performance of a fully loaded Chinook gunship was equal to that of a regular ACH-47A. In combat, the aircraft normally carried a crew of 8, plus full fuel and ordnance loads, with a takeoff weight of nearly 30,000 pounds. A full fuel load was 619 gallons for a mission duration of around 2 hours. As part of the conversion to a gunship role, the aircraft had the troop seats, cargo hook, winch, heater, and soundproofing removed to cut down on unnecessary weight. The aircraft's top speed was 132 miles per hour. Special mounts were fitted for .50 caliber machine guns at 5 locations. The rear overhead cargo door was removed to give a clear field of fire for the rear gun. The window openings at gun positions were enlarged to allow for a greater field of fire. The gun mounts at each position could also accept the 7.62mm machine gun, but the .50 caliber was used more often because of its superior firepower. A total of 4,000 rounds of .50 caliber ammunition was carried and fed to the guns through flexible chutes. Overlapping fields of fire gave the gunship 360-degree coverage of a landing zone. Total weight of the system with guns, mounts, and ammunition was 3,000 pounds. While largely successful in combat, the gunships were plagued with a series of accidents and battle damage. 3 gunships were lost by the beginning of 1967. The program was canceled when its evaluation report stated that the gunship required a great deal of maintenance. But the mix of weapons, the heavy volume of firepower and endurance, had allowed the gunship to neutralize every enemy position detected and attacked. The gunship had a tremendous effect on the morale of troops who called for them.